Hi, I'm Nandan Purkayastha. I'm an artist. I generally work with watercolor, acrylic, and oil, of course. But the medium itself is defining for the it's a different the mediums which I've been using. It depends on the storyline which I've been working on. And my process is basically, of course, there's a storytelling process which I've been working for quite a while, and it's all about when you see the work, your work which I've been doing. It's based on magical realism and offer lots of stories which I continue start accumulating and just making that whole composition overall as a story. And so there are different characters which have been always been working for a longer period of time, and there's a series of work which is one of the edition of this particular painting. And generally the story started from the Khajuraho, and I'm just building up the whole character with the whole the whole narration in a very futuristic version of Khajuraho's figures and the structure. And this whole canvas, whatever you see, it's a colorful work which you can see. But in the series of work, the final product will be all structured, will be done with a stone finish, elements which will be there. And so you can just see the more 100 years later, the whole structure will be built accordingly with all the elements which are there, but it will be like stone curve. So what I somehow generally feel that the Khajuraho murals and all those temples, they have seen the whole the civilization, the changes overall, and it has seen so many transition. So I think that was a whole thought that I just want all the characters which I'm building up for a longer period of time, it should see the changes, and it can have its own storyline probably after 100, 200 years, and it should have this not in a digital way, but then it has more of a 3D way with the stone and all the in a space sculptural pattern, they can see the body of work. So that's how I've been working, and I've been traveling most of the time in the mountains, and you get the feel of it as a with the nature and with that whole character, the way you design that whole idea, it helps you to grow as to compose the whole idea accordingly. Every character has its own story. So even just simply I started using mythological character in this, but in a very subtle way. There's Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar. The way I placed it, but it's not very prominent figure that way, but it has to be a part of the whole story which I'm just creating right now as as an entire series of work. So I mean, I'm also learning while doing this work, and then I started realizing, okay, fine, this character was there. Okay, fine, now I can just change those character. So it's like placing them accordingly. So more than story, when you do a work like this, detailed work, every day you're creating new stories in your head, and eventually you ended up forgetting what you started from, and that's what happens.